What was the happiest moment of your life and the saddest?
The happiest moment of my life would be when my two daughters were born, Morgan and Allison. And the saddest part of my life would probably be when I went to visit my grandma this past summer and she was not able to remember my name or what relation I was to her due to her dementia.
Who has been the biggest influence on your life? What lessons did they teach you?
I would have to say that my grandparents have been the biggest influence on me. They have supported me no matter what and always encouraged me to keep moving forward. My grandma always said that you may be in a bad situation, but it could always be worse, and there is someone who is having a worse time than you.
What is your earliest memory?
My earliest memory would actually probably be going over to my grandma and grandpa Maska's house for just family get-togethers and dinners, and my Aunt Jeanette and her box of marbles that she kept underneath her bed. She was mentally challenged and she couldn't remember the simple daily things that we do, but she could remember the exact placement of each marble. She dumped the box out every night, put them back in one by one, and if you were to go in there and mess with them, she would know.
What are you most proudest of in your life?
I am most proud of my daughters and being able to pretty much completely start over when I got divorced at the age of 30 and adjusting to being a single mother.
What is your first memory of me?
My first memory would be of when you were born and just how tiny you were. You were only 6 pounds, 5 ounces, and you came 2 weeks early.
When did you first find out that you would be a parent? How did you feel?
I first found out, well, I was very young. I was 18, and I was scared, and I was probably about 2 months pregnant then.
What was I like as a baby and as a young child?
As a baby, you liked to sleep a lot. You still do. Pretty easygoing. Always wanted to have your snack and your milk and your poo blanket. As a child, you mimicked your sister a lot and pretty much tried to just mirror everything that she did.
How did your parents meet?
My parents met in high school. And they did break up, and then they got back together.
When and where were you born?
I was born in Hays, Kansas, and I lived there for 21 years.
What are your best memories of high school?
Best memories probably would just be hanging out with my friends, cruising down Main Street, and then also going to nationals my senior year.
Was there a teacher who had a strong influence on your life?
Yeah, I'd have to say Mrs. Kellogg, my 5th grade teacher, just because she got to personally know each one of her students.